What's up, everyone? For our subprime hero. Woo! It's the second of the month. It just started. It's November, folks. Doing my showroom talk, lot walk. I'm going to talk to Adrian. I haven't had a chance to talk to Adrian for a long time.
Oh yeah.
Adrian was out, do some stuff. I'm not. It's none of his. No one's. I'm not going to talk his business, but what he's.
Personal issues. I'm back in.
No, it was personal issues, but nothing major, folks.
No.
He is back. He's ready to rock and roll. He does have to get some stuff going. He's got a baby coming. We've talked about that a few times.
Yeah.
How many more days now?
Within 4 weeks. Within this month. Due dates.
So it could be any day, really. In the real talk, it could be any day. Yeah. So be ready for it. You guys got your bag packed already?
She's packed the bag.
She's a smart woman. I remember those days. It's been almost 17 years for me, but I still remember everything being packed, everything being ready. Go bag. Just grab it and go. I'll tell you a funny story. The day my wife went into labor, he was due on the 14th of November, and it was the 13th. That at midnight, my wife went into labor. She wakes me up, and I remember telling her, "Are you sure? I don't want to drive. I got." We end up driving. Well, I get her bag, I get everything, I get her in the car, and I back up and I take off, and then I realize I never put the bag in the trunk. So the funny thing is I drove over that bag. So I put, well, it wasn't too bad. Because I kind of backed up slow, so I just dragged it because it had wheels at the bottom. But I did kind of scratch it up a little bit. We still have the bag, but it's funny because that's how it went down. I had to drive, so we were like 5 minutes away. I had to come back, grab that bag, and go back to the hospital. But it all worked out. My son was born on his due date, so
I'll make sure to not do that.
Yeah, make sure you don't do that. Remember, put the bag in, then get the wife in, and then let's roll, right? So, but no, man, not the wife, the girlfriend. But but I'm excited for you, man. Congratulations. I'm glad that you're back. I love your post today about the positivity. Don't forget that. Keep exuding that and believe that. And that's who you are. And when you believe that, you will be that. So, man, I'm happy to have you back, Adrian. Let's rock and roll, bro. Let's get this month rocking. And then, of course, every time I come in here, it's like they got somebody else over in here training, right?
Always.
All right. So I got the dream team over here. Blake and Patrick doing their thing.
Always.
Blake just sold his house. Oh, my goodness. Are you found a new one yet?
Working on it. Thanks to old Fred showing me some good old land.
Did you see that?
I did. I went over and looked at it.
What'd you think about it? Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, cool, man.
Still trying to convince you on the neighborhood thing.
Yeah.
But that one's spread out enough. I think.
That one's, if there's going to be a neighborhood compromise, that's a good one because that's what we did. We weren't looking for that at first, but once I looked at that neighborhood, I was like, yeah.
If we're going to be in the neighborhood, that's probably like.
Dude, the Halloweens are great. The holidays, you see the lights on people's, but once again, you have neighbors far enough where you don't really, unless you want to talk to them, you don't really talk to them. It's kind of, they're separated. You would have to scream. Yeah, exactly. So, well, guys, you guys ready for this November?
Absolutely. We delivered one just a little bit ago.
That's right. You guys posted that video. I already shared it onto the budget page. I appreciate you doing that.
Thanks
Testimonials. Thanks for doing what you're supposed to do. That's what's necessary for growth. Take note, new guy. I don't even know your name. I apologize. What is your name, sir?
Scott.
Why am I going backwards? There it is. Scott. Scott, I'm Fred. Nice to meet you. We've kind of seen each other, but we haven't had a chance to talk. I'm going to get to talking to you some more here in the next couple of days. I was busy all day today, or I would have, with payroll, and I'm still in the middle of it. I'm not all the way done, but I'm pretty close to the end, so I'm going to just finish it up in the morning. But I do appreciate you for joining the team. Good luck with everything. Just keep that positive mentality. He's a veteran, folks. Make sure if you're looking for somebody new that you like, if you like buying a car from a new guy, that's the one right there, right? He's getting trained by the Dream Team, which the Dream Team always does their thing with the training. They've already turned our last two into some pretty stellar salespeople. So I appreciate you guys doing your thing, the Dream Team. Scott, thanks for jumping in. You know, last Scott that came here was a great person. He didn't quite make it, but he was a great person. So I hope that you're as good of a person as he is, with just a little bit more skill. You could be something special, man. So let's make it work. Woo! All right, guys, appreciate it.
I appreciate you, Fred.
All right. Then I got the guys. Every time I come in here at the end of the day, they're always on the phones over here doing their thing. You got Frank wrapping it up. You got El Nino doing his thing. Great job, Nino. Way to finish last month. Nino, is that your first time doing double digits?
Yep.
Congratulations. Double digits for the first month, this man right here. It just took him getting out of the cave. A couple months later, look where he's at, right? And we got Frank Miller. Frank Miller is back in charge. He finished last week extremely strong. Made his whole check, I think, in 1 week. So I'm very proud of you for finishing off. Now keep that momentum into this month. Let's go, man. November is one of those months where the first 3 weeks are going to be important. Thanksgiving week is 50-50, right? But stay positive. Keep rolling hard. I know you're going to do well, man. I appreciate you guys. There you go. I like how you're writing stuff down. That's what you do. All right, boys. Keep doing your thing. Keep growing, my friends. And then, of course, over here, I got the famous Paul P. Diddy Damos over here. Look at him suited and booted today, boy.
Mask up.
Mask up, yeah.
Staying safe.
Staying safe. He's smart. And then you got the other. She's on the phone. He's on the phone. And G-Man over there, man. We finally got G-Man his plaque today. Congratulations again, man. This month's your month. Go hard, man. Hopefully you chiropractor tomorrow morning. There you go, man. That'll fix it all up. So we're excited about all that. So team. The team is doing great. The team's in positive mentality. We're all working to get to the next level. We're all looking at setting up this month for success, using the momentum we had from the month before, the week before that, last week of the month, going through the weekend, which we had tons of momentum. Now we're using that momentum to carry over into November. Make it a November to remember, folks, because the thing about Novembers is that a lot of people, they have so many other plans with their families and all these things. Well, guess what, folks? Plans with families are going to be a little bit different this year. There's going to be more opportunity for dealerships to have people come in because they're not going to be traveling across the country like they normally do. Or they're going to, or maybe even just going out of town for the weekend, right? Those things are not going to be happening, not as much, right? People are still going to get together. People are still going to have their meetings, whatnot. But what they're going to do is there's going to be a bigger percentage of people being here. So take advantage of that in the car business, folks. Use that as something that you can use to welcome people. Maybe do some kind of Thanksgiving feature, some kind of Thanksgiving like giveaway, right? Why not do that right now? This is a great time to do that. The more you give, the more you get, folks. I promise you that 100%. Nathaniel Banks, what's up, buddy? Sorry I didn't see the message till now. Appreciate you for jumping in and saying hi. But guys, it's about that type of thing. It's about that mentality. We talk about the 6 inches between your ear with Sandy when we talked with him and interviewed him. We talk about your attitude is your altitude, right? I talk about looking for the light and holding on to that light and glowing a lot. There's a common theme here. It's about what's going on here. A lot of people right now, I know there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. Election, the whole world, winter time's coming here in the United States. It's starting to get colder, the sun's setting earlier. There's so many reasons why people can use this as a time to give up on things or to say, hey, you know what, I'll wait till next year. You know what? You can wait till next year. Next year is a great time. It's a good moment. January 1st. We all love that January 1st. It's a new year, New Year's resolution, all that type of stuff. But why not gain tons of momentum going into the new year, the last part of the year? Gain all this momentum, build up what you're trying to do. If you want to do something completely different, you have 2 months right now to sit down and study what you want to do, become better at what you're trying to become at, right? 2 months is a long time, folks. It goes by like this, but it's a long time to develop skills, to learn, to educate, to share, right? To do things that you've never done. If you want to start getting in better shape, it's 2 months you'll improve drastically. I always say 3 months, but 2 months you notice huge changes. Same thing with you. If you want to get better at this business, you're looking to be a manager, or you're trying to become that. Why not take advantage of this time to educate, to learn, to how do I get to that next level? Find mentors, talk to people, do all those things. Folks, we have 2 months to do that so you can start the new year something better. Everyone hates 2020. 2020 has been weird. I don't hate it. I've had a great 2020. I've met a lot of new friends. I've, got to get closer with my team here. I got better at my job. The social media thing for me became new. And guess what? Now I'm rocking it. And I'm trying to do everything I can to encourage other people doing what they're trying to do, right? And that's the key. Oh, Brad McKay, appreciate the content. Killing it. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you for the comment. You got a Subaru Steve. What's up, buddy? Says, who is this coffee guy? Hey, you know what? I love your coffee time too, man. And I appreciate it. We need to somehow combine it one day. Maybe do like a duel, not a duel, but we sit down and we get on an interview together and we do our show at the same time. I would do something like that with you, Subaru Steve, if you'd like to do that. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I think that you guys do some amazing stuff with your coffee time. I love the videos. I love the energy. I love how you don't take yourself too seriously, right? That's much like I do. And I think that we would have a great time doing that. Man, I appreciate that, Subaru Steve. We love you back, man. Seriously, we're fans on the side too. Trust me, you know how we all do. Everyone's looking at people's stuff, checking them out, getting encouraged by other people. That's what this is all about. And that's what I'm talking about for the last 2 months. Do that. Team up with people. Educate yourself with what other people are doing. If somebody's doing something similar to what you're doing, reach out to them. I know I've done that. I've done that all year long. And guess what? It's helped me jump so fast into this. Help me get into more people's videos. It helped me get interviewed a lot more. It helped me become not so scared of being interviewed or interviewing other people. It helped me have fun putting social media out, not worrying about how good my hair looks, if my shirt's perfect, if I stumble through my words, if I talk too fast, if I say too much, if I, there's all these things that people don't do social media because of this, or I just don't. You know what? It's not about that. Get the camera in front of you, have fun, talk from your heart, let people know how you feel, encourage people, share. This isn't like egotistical stuff, folks. When you do a video online, it's not. Matter of fact, it's the complete opposite, because you're sharing. You know how hard it is to share to people, how to tell them you're good, you're bad. Try to share tips and hope that someone likes it. Whatever it is, it can be very encouraging. It helps you grow. It holds you accountable, because you can't say this stuff and then have your teammates see you and go, he's nothing like that. You have to be who you say you are. That's the key. Integrity it's huge. Integrity is huge if you're a leader amongst your team members. If your integrity is good, they trust you, they believe you, you do what you say you're going to do, they love you. Same thing when you with clients. When your integrity is good with these people, even sometimes if they don't feel like it's the right time to buy right this minute, they'll remember your integrity, because there's not a lot of people with that out there right now. Just remember that. If there was more, then clients wouldn't be scared to walk on a lot and deal with salespeople, because they always feel like, they're getting treated, you're so full of crap, or whatever the term is, right? They always believe that type of stuff, because most of the guys, not most, a lot of the salespeople out there have done that. They kind of just say whatever they want to say to get a deal. It's not about that. It's about telling people the truth, giving them the options of how you can help them, presenting it in an honest, in a very empathetic way, understanding that where they come from, why they're trying to do what they want to do, and this is the best way that you can possibly help them, right? When you do stuff like that, it's huge. Folks, I'm not going to ramble about that much longer, and I do appreciate you for jumping on. Subaru Steve, Brad, Nathaniel, anyone else who's seen this tonight. If you see somebody who needs something to hear, or needs to hear something like this, make sure you share this to them. Make sure you let them know that, hey, come check out the Subprime Hero. He's out there trying to help out, right? Because the more I can help, the better. Because and the thing is, this is helping me. So help me help you, right? That's what we always say to our clients. So I'm doing the same thing out there. I just want to help me help you. Give me ideas of what you guys want to talk about. Give me ideas of what you want to hear. I love talking about how great life is, because life is great. I used to not always be that way, folks. I used to hate holidays. I used to do this or that. I used to always say, it's the Lenart's bad luck. I can't win anything. I always, I try, but I always lose, whatever, right? That was all right here in between my head, right in these 6 inches between my ears. But guess what? I completely changed that. I changed that many years ago, and I changed it, and then I lost it, and I changed it, and I lost it. But I'm very much on that uptick right now, folks. Life is about the roller coaster. When the highs are there, love those highs, enjoy those highs, right? When there's lows, enjoy those too, believe it or not, because you just remember that you're going to get back up. It's going back up again. Life is a yin and a yang. No matter how bad that yang is, that yin is just as good. And remember that. So, folks, you guys have a great, 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 great week, great month. Hope you guys crush it. Y'all see me tomorrow. I got my quick brew, of course, and then I also going to be dropping another lot walk. But we'll talk very soon. Tomorrow morning, we do have our CGC early brew with Scott Joseph. Man, he is the CEO of JNL Marketing. He's also got a lot of things going on. He's got stuff on social media, like the Fourth Box, where he's talking to people, interviewing them. It's amazing. I got to be a participant in that. Also, his D-Win podcast that he puts on live, way fun. I was on that too. And then he has a Move Crush Count group. Make sure you guys check that out too. But hey, it's going to be a great interview. We're going to ask our 5-liner like we always do. We're going to get to know Scott a little bit more. He's right here, not too far away from me, up in Louisville. It's going to be really cool to have another homegrown local guy. He's an owner. He's got a lot of stuff going on for him. He's a hustler, solutionary. He's everything. Make sure you guys check that out. And also don't forget, there's light everywhere for every one of you guys. Enjoy that light. Love that light. Hold on to that light. Also share that light. Don't lose focus of that light. There's plenty of darkness. We're going to be through some dark months here soon, right? And that's okay. There's light everywhere, folks. You got friends. You have family. You have me on social media if you need it. You could always reach out to me. You could always reach out to anybody on the Car Guy Coffee team. In the cafe, everybody in the cafe is amazing. Folks, I appreciate it. I'm Fred Lenart's Subprime Hero. And don't forget to forgive, focus, and fly so you can keep growing. Y'all have a good one. Woo!